And we are live here at Masters of the Underground. As always, I'm your host, the Illusionist. I have Mista Sykness, Suicide the Dead, and DJ Deathtoll on the line with me tonight. This should be a pretty dope interview. As always, I'm your host, the Illusionist. How are you guys doing tonight?
Fucking chilling. What's up, man?
Nothing much.
Everybody.
I've been looking forward to this interview for a while. Mostly, I already liked you guys' solo career, but whenever you Suicide the Dead told me about you forming Blood of Aries, I love the freaking name. Like it's like I've been hooked on it just from the name in and of itself.
Right.
Well, the thing is me and Suicide, our birthdays are a couple days apart. You know what I'm saying? And, me and Suicide, we've been doing this shit a long fucking time. We ain't no fucking hack jobs. You put a mic in our hand, you put a pen and a paper in our hands, we'll fucking come up with some badass shit. This is war. That's what rap is. Underground fucking rap is war. Not necessarily war against each other, because we have more allies than we do enemies. But, fucking, we're both Aries, both going to war. Made sense to me.
Yeah. You know what, man? Look, I've been chasing this guy down for, I've been chasing him for a minute. Me and the other label head, Infection. We've been after Sykness for a while, man, and things just happened to line up this time around, and he came out to Colorado, and we linked up and just started fucking doing shit, man. And it just all came natural from there, We were already doing our solo thing, and man, us together just started killing shit.
Right.
My thing was I was kind of going through some obstacles, and I wanted to fucking hook up with Suicide 3 years ago, Wicked Tennessee, and Infection. Shout out to Mark Bull, Infection. He's the one that him and Suicide originally hit me up, and I just fuck, man, just trying to get here, and everything happens for a reason, and it happens when it happens. And now couldn't have been a better time, because I gotta tell you, man, we've been doing some amazing shit.
How's the reception been when you guys got together so far?
Say that again?
How's your reception been, like, from your fan base, from you guys hooking up together and forming Blood of Aries? How's the reception been for that?
I'll tell you what, it's actually been it's been pretty good, man. Like I said, we started out doing our solo thing, and I brought some people that are actually upper in my label into the project. My DJ actually is someone that works very closely with us. So the reception of the fact of what we're doing, and then with the DJ element of all that, man, people just, they love it. I'll tell you, we did Black Christmas just a week ago, and just our videos, the numbers on it were, in the 3,000 mark within 2 or 3 days, man. So
2 probably. It was, yeah.
I would say that, to me, it seems like people are receiving it very well.
Yeah, here's the thing, man. In the last couple months of just fucking with WTR and Suicide the Dead, I've had a better turnout from the fans and appreciation from the fans in the last, 4 months than I have almost my entire career. There's been some very surreal shit going on. If you haven't checked out the Black Xmas video on the Wicked Tendency Records Facebook page, you need to go check that shit out. I'll post it again. I'll share it again right after this interview, so it'll be right at the top. It's fucking 15 minutes of awesomeness. And that place was fucking live as shit, and we set the tone. We were the opening act that day. We set the tone for the rest of fucking Black Xmas, and I think we did a damn good job of it.
I would agree. What do you think, Deathtoll? You're a motherfucker.
Deathtoll's over here. He's got some toys that he's playing with over here. He's not even paying attention to the fucking interview. He's playing with fucking audio shit right now.
Oh, life of a DJ.
Yeah, absolutely.
It happens. Yeah, I know what that's like too.
That's what I do too, man. I'm a fucking beat maker, so I do that shit too, man. Like audio all the time, man. It's fun shit.
Even with these interviews, I got to mess around with audio at certain points to make sure there's not any reverb bouncing between the audio.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, I feel you there.
So man, I thought it was cool. You know, I got Sykness out here. You know, right around October, and we took off on this tour in October, man. And Sykness and DJ Deathtoll and the other homies along with me, man, they stepped up and filled some shoes with someone that didn't go along with us. And you know, you had asked earlier about that, and you know, that's kind of what made me and Sykness and Deathtoll decide that this group made sense, because on that tour, man, people received it well. You know, we hit Texas, man, and much love to any of our Texas fans that are listening right now.
Yeah, fuck yeah, we're coming for you.
Y'all are the shit. We're coming back in April for Rap Fest. We'll be out there repping hard. We've got several of our artists that'll be there. But you know, that tour, man, that made us realize that it only made sense to form this group. And you know, we thought the DJ aspect, people love that. You know, people love DJs and the DJ aspect of things, man. And this project is actually getting ready to take a sharp turn, and it's going towards a metal to hip hop kind of sound. So you know, there's big things in store for this Blood of Aries project.
And here's the best part is you don't know what we're going to hit you with and when we're going to hit you with it. Because between me and Suicide the Dead, unfortunately, there's no other way to say it. There's really not a lot that we can't do. We could pretty much do any kind of genre because we grew up with all that shit. And we've been fucking doing this shit a long time. And the time is now to fucking strike like a fucking cobra. That's what we do. How you doing?
That's awesome, man. I look forward to seeing more from you guys. And actually, speaking of that metal hip hop kind of crossover, it's kind of a perfect segue for y'all to talk about your song Metal Underground before I go ahead and play it. Why don't you guys go ahead and talk a little bit about that song?
Well, basically, here's the thing. I'm going to try to shorten this up. So, you know, we had an unfortunate incident happen towards the beginning of tour, and I had to cover a spot. I just happened to be a metal vocalist too, so it kind of worked out. I had to learn lyrics as I went along. You know, basically tour went fucking good. Everything sounded good between me and Suicide. It caught on real fast, and it was just a natural chemistry right from the jump. He approaches me and he's like, "Look, man, I'm trying to find somebody that's not gonna bullshit me around. You know, I want to get this shit going off the ground." I was like, "Well, that's cool, because guess what? I have some metal." Fucking beats, metal / rap kind of beats, and I mean, you know, so we sat down and we just, like I said, man, natural chemistry right off the bat. We sat down, the pens touched the paper, and here we are, man.
All right, we'll take a quick few minutes.
Anything you want to say about it, too, Bud?
Check it out. You set me all up in the mix with the Swiss and metal sound. Got the seed and move the mix up in the mind, yeah. To tear it like down, Suicide is sick. Mixing a metal in this underground. Stand up, let's see you jump to this shit. It's the season of the stick, and I ain't talking rubber. Maybe I can kill ya, but we ain't taking no life. Put on the count of 3, let's see you bang your fucking head tonight. 1, 2, 3, let it loose. It ain't no mystery why it gives to me, I'm always gonna lose. Stand up in the corner, there ain't no looking back. Scratching at the surface, gotta know how you react. Hide in the distance, the face is time to be heard. So the devil holds up, it's the misunderstood. The time is near, until you make some fucking noise. It's all gathered in the pit and bounce to this wicked noise. Smashing out the crowd like, killing in the scene, now it's Suicide and sick running. Got the tendencies for that. Smashing out the crowd like, killing in the scene, now it's Suicide and sick running. Got the tendencies for that.
I rap, I flow, I scream, I go. I got the crowd in my hands, making one more. Adrenaline rush, with the mic in my hand, and I can circle like a motherfucker with master plan. I represent the death of weak shit. I'll hit you with some shit that'll leave you speechless. Here I come, motherfucker, surprise. With my wicked ass homies out there. Rise! Boys come from the depths of darkness. started. Y'all motherfuckers don't even know. We can take the TSA and take it all control. This is our existence. Badass shit with the cloud persistence. You play suicide and sickness. Come together and you're all the witness.
Smashing out the crowd like killing in the scene. Now it's suicide and sick running. Got the tendencies for that. Smashing out the crowd like killing in the scene. Now it's suicide and sick running. Got the tendencies for that.
Alright, now everybody gather in front.
Cause it's a mosh pit, and it's time to get down. Suicide and sick, bringing the metal to the underground.
Darkness lies within the genre, where wicked comes alive with its own persona.
But in the end it only matters if you're taken away. Let the music move you, there's no other way.
We diabolical with this wicked shit, and we conquer motherfuckers, make them all non-existent.
Smashing out the crowd like killing in the scene. Now it's suicide and sick running. Got the tendencies for that. Smashing out the crowd like killing in the scene. Now it's suicide and sick running. Got the tendencies for that.
All right, and we are back on Masters of the Underground. Again, I'm your host, the Illusionist. That was Doomsday. No, that wasn't. That was Metal Underground by Blood of Aries. We'll be playing Doomsday Serenade later on. Sorry, I had the one, like, each song I have, whenever I play it, I have to clear the playlist and add the other one in, or it'll just automatically go into the next song. That's what screwed me up. That was Metal Underground by Blood of Aries. Doomsday Serenade will be the next song we play. Now, I know you guys wanted to talk on your tours from what I heard from Suicide, so why don't you go ahead and talk about your current tour or whatever tour is coming up that you want to talk about.
Yeah, man. So, I mean, there's some things going on there, and it's really more than just a tour. You know, we just came back from a tour in October, and it went pretty well for us. We made a lot of good connections on that, and met a lot of good people, and are currently working now with a lot of good people. Due to my friend Beast Mode, who's actually one of our label artists, we were able to put together a touring pipeline. You know, and now there's some other real big names in there. Eliminate is huge in that. Asher from Rap Productions, New Creations, they're real big in that. Tony Chakra is really big in that. And then we've got some Ohio homies that actually threw us a slot on there last minute. They were real big on our last tour. This next tour, though, man, the Against All Odds tour, we're going to hit 30 cities, including all the cities that we have already been to. We're going to bring out some names from some different states with us. Blood of Aries is going to headline that tour. We're going to be bringing Beast Mode out as a co-headliner, and we're going to be bringing out Psycho Myco as a co-headliner, and then you can also catch Metal Mike on that tour. Those are pretty much all the big names that'll be there, and then you know, there'll be a few other artists to announce on that, but you can catch that in May. We should have our DJ up and fully running by then, so you'll be able to catch DJ Deathtoll live. It's going to be a good time, man, and we're looking at 30 cities, and we're booking for that. So, you know, anybody listening, if y'all know any promoters out there that want to see a good show, and y'all know any fans out there that want to see a good show, get at us. You can hit us up at wickedtendencyrecords@gmail.com for any kind of bookings, and we would be more than happy to come out and rock your state and rock your city with you.
Awesome. It sounds like it's going to be a fresh time. DJ Deathtoll, are you looking forward to that?
Yes.
we've got a lot of projects that we're coming out on, and everybody that's involved with them, we're all pretty darn excited about everything that's going on, everything about traveling, the tours. It's all real big moves that we're all making, and everybody seems to be pretty amped up about it as well.
Yes. So, hey, check it out on tour, y'all. We got some badass tattoos done by my homie Smace. He's also a record label artist. Smace. Much love to. Yeah, man. He tattooed all of us up when we went out there on tour. It was kind of cool. We had a round of tour tats and whatnot. That was fun. It was, the tour thing is it was a good time, man. We're coming back twice as hard this next time, though.
Here's the thing, man. When you run a fucking 21 stop fucking tour, man, that's a lot of sacrifice, man.
Yeah.
And I probably got about maybe 2-3 hours of sleep a day.
Oh, Deathtoll here drove his fucking nutsack off. I will tell you, I did not drive nearly as long as he did. This guy is a trooper when it comes to the fucking interstate.
Let me tell you, man, once we got on the road, it's just one of those things. You just kind of zone out and you drive. I guess probably 4,000 of those 5,000 miles that we made on tour, I was behind the wheel of. So I can definitely say that it's one thing, not for the faint of heart. It does take some endurance.
Lots of 5-hour energy. I never drank so many fucking 5-hour energies and monsters and Red Bulls and fucking God knows and Javas and coffees and fucking pure fucking sugar. I mean, I was almost snorting fucking pixie sticks at that point because I didn't have time to stop and look for Coke. We put our body. Now you think about it. Now you got 4 or 5 dudes crammed in a fucking car on top of all your fucking luggage, on top of all your stereo shit. I didn't have room to fucking put my fucking drink between my legs, dude. I had dudes sleeping on me. I had fucking duffel bags sleeping on me. Then you're crammed in a car like that for 14 hours. You don't even have room to fucking fart. And then you got to get up and jump around on fucking stage after that. And then what happens? Then you get right back to the car and you do it again. And you have 20 more stops to do, man. And our bodies and our brains, we suffer to put on shows for people. We want you to know that. We work very fucking hard.
And take into consideration that that's not even mentioning the fact that we had merchandise for every one of the artists that was there. Not to mention all of the equipment that we needed to set up things like banners and banner stands and all of our stuff that goes along with it. Along with the big ass coolers, because 8 motherfuckers on the road, you gotta eat. So their space was definitely an issue, but that's where you weed out who can stand and who can't. That's how you figure out who's dedicated for that long haul and who really should just stay at home most of the time.
And here you're all ready to do another one, so clearly you're in it for the long haul, which is definitely to be respected.
Oh, yeah, man. And I mean, not just us being on the road, with that pipeline, we host shows as well. I mean, we're not just a record label, man. I mean, we book tours, we promote, we host shows in our own city. We really do have our hands in a lot of stuff.
We record, we fucking do graphics.
My tour booking list of shows I have right now, between the promoters that we work with and artists rolling through, man, I'm looking at solid shows from the beginning of January all the way up until November. Already booked, solid, ready to go, man. So, I mean, we're busy, and that tour thing, we're booking tours all the time, man. We're booking for all these other artists as well. We've had some big labels hitting us up about booking tours for them. So, I mean, what was once just an idea of a small record label has turned into pretty much an all-around business. We're pretty much self-sufficient, man. You know, we've got video producers. The homie Scorch produces video for us, man, and he does a damn good job at it. Much love, Scorch. Also, the homie Addiction, he's one of our artists, but he's a video producer. Great work, man. So, you know, in-house, we've got video producers. We've got our own music producers. We are pretty much self-sufficient, and that makes that touring thing a lot easier, too. You know, it really does.
Right.
It really, what it is, man, is right now, man. So yeah, we got this next tour, the Against All Odds tour, and that's gonna start when May, the beginning of May. Right before that, we're catching Rat Fest down in fucking Texas. Thanks to Rat Productions and Asher down there.
Those are actually the homies, man. We're going to be doing a lot more work with Texas. We have 3 artists signed in Texas as well. We have Metal Mike, we have Euphoric, and we have Cody Zodiac, man. And they're all, each one of those guys are fucking holding it down for their state and for WTR. You know, I mean, it's really just crazy. You know, we've got artists out in Ohio, Wise One and Addiction and Filey Smace and Tommy the Gun. You know, those cats, they're doing it big out there, man. Wise One, he's doing it big out there. Tommy Gun, all of them, man, they're doing shows. They're fucking on top of their game out there, man. You know, I mean, while we're on that, we've got Minnesota up in there. We've got Infection. He's holding it down for Minnesota, man. Repping WTR hard.
You really, I mean, collectively, nobody really knows this. I didn't even know this till I was making a roster pick. I was like, wait a minute. This number can't be right. Sure enough, it was. We got fucking 17 artists on this label. All solid, hard-working artists that don't fuck around.
Man, even the Colorado camp.
Yeah, bro. This is not no petty shit. We want everybody to know that. Like, we are coming.
Especially from Colorado as well. We hit all the other states.
As far as Colorado goes, I mean, we've got a lot of great artists right here in our front pocket. Let's see, just right off top, we've got Suicide the Dead, we've got Mista Sykness. We've got Deathtoll rocking it out in Colorado Springs. We've got Enemy in Springs as well. We've also got Caveman. Bloody Bubby. We've got Crooked G. We've also got Phil G, a.k.a. Epidemic, a.k.a. Epidemos. He's got a lot of new shit coming out as well. He's covering a lot of different bases, so depending on what your style is, that gets you a little bit of range in just one of our artists. And then, not to mention myself, DJ Deathtoll, that's going to cover a whole new aspect of motion as well.
Yeah, man, and look, I'm excited about the DJ aspect of all of this, man, because not only are we pulling that DJ in to complete this Blood of Aries project, the metal to hip-hop sound, but we're going to touch a whole nother aspect, and that's going to be that dubstep, trap step DJ kind of an aspect. So now not only are you guys going to be able to catch all of our dope-ass artists, but you're going to be able to catch an actual dubstep DJ as well. So we are trying to touch every basis. And if there's a basis or genre of music that you guys dig and you want to hear, let us know, man, because we're all about multi-genres.
That's awesome. That's
definitely.
That's the way to be. You keep it unique and switch it up all the time, so nobody ever knows what to expect.
What was that? I'm sorry, Tony.
I said that's awesome how you mix it up and like go over different genres so nobody knows what to expect. It keeps them guessing.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, our artists do that. Look, I got to say something about Euphoric, man. Those guys are all about that hype club kind of sound, man. Anybody that likes that hype club kind of sound, you guys want to check Euphoric out, man. We just signed these guys, and they're dope. They are dope.
I want to tell Euphoric that I absolutely love that fucking old school 3/6 sound, and keep doing what you're doing because that shit is dope. 3/6 beats are banging, and we'll always get on a track. You keep writing shit like that, dude. We'll fucking tear it up.
All right, I want to give time to play the next song, Doomsday Serenade. So why don't you guys go ahead and talk about that before we play it?
Oh man! All right, so
I talked about the last.
Look, I'm gonna touch base on this song, Doomsday Serenade. Man, you know, there's been some things floating around in the air. I'm not gonna drop anything because it doesn't need to be out there like that. But there's been some things floating around in the air. And there was a friendly wager and challenge made between WTR and some other people. And Doomsday Serenade was just a response from us. It was us letting them know that we're here. And, you know, like the beginning of my verse says, we're here and we'll wrap bars around you motherfuckers.
And I knew that I had to come at it with a hot ass beat, and I just came up with something dope because when you poke the fucking beast, you get bit. That's the way it is, dude. You know, like we ain't no fucking hack job.
Look, and real quick, y'all can expect a lot more of that.
Absolutely, and that's why we come up with fucking strong titles like Blood of Ares and Doomsday Serenade, because we take this shit seriously. We're not gonna come up with some fucking lame ass watered down fucking song title.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
Right, and I think that's something that stands out about the name of the band and the songs as well, is you just have everything that you guys put out has something catchy that catches your eye or catches your attention, which is pretty awesome.
Well, yeah, we definitely try with that shit.
And that's what it is, man. You gotta make an impression. It's all about that first impression. If you don't get your foot through the door in the first 10 seconds, a lot of times people will just dismiss you and push you right back out the door. So you gotta hit them hard, you gotta hit them fast, and you gotta get them where it counts.
Right.
You gotta make that Deathtoll rise.
True words from the deep.
It's Doomsday, motherfuckers.
Right.
All right, we're going to throw it to Doomsday Serenade by Blood of Ares, and we'll be back in a couple minutes.
Bump that shit loud.
This is how I roll. Wicked tendency is taking over all control. W-I-C-K-I-D. And we coming at you with the holy war mentality. This is who we are. This is how I roll. Wicked tendency is taking over all control. W-I-C-K-I-D. And we coming at you with the holy war mentality.
I crawl into your veins like a deadly venom. I light you up inside like I'm pure adrenaline. I'm lethal like cyanide, lyrical homicide. I come from a realm you ain't seeing in this lifetime. When the darkness forms as a hailstorm coming from the underground, I have been summoned, bringing death, famine, plague, war. I don't give a fuck about your life, I'm simply about the core. I release the beast, I will kill your peace. I flood lands with wrath and watch the mass increase of bodies rotting away as I smear the blood all upon my face. I'm old school, ain't afraid to get medieval, so you know that when I end your shit, there ain't gon' be no sequel. When I'm reppin' with the tendency, I'm reppin' Armageddon, and I'll bury you motherfuckers you never remember, bitches.
This is who we are, this is how I roll. Wicked tendency is taking over all control. W-I-C-K-I-D. And we coming at you with the holy war mentality. This is who we are, this is how I roll. Wicked tendency is taking over all control. W-I-C-K-I-D. And we coming at you with the holy war mentality.
Resistance, please, bitch, stand no chance. I'll wrap balls around you and treat it like a death square dance. A compromised weakness as I feed off your fists. To know for pushing your demons, exploit all within. Cause I'm the meaning of tsunamis as I push through your air. Stand your distance as my demons appear. It's time to get real low, duck the fuck way down. As wicked tendencies dropping bars, that's always profound. Really it ain't no mystery, the way that we do. Run rabbit, when we coming for you. Socially lost, will I ever relate? Or will the sickness that I bring and leaving the final resting place? You appear to be lost, I'll tell you what, here's a clue. These hills have eyes and we've been following you. Hexed out, did you think we would wait? It's a Holocaust, countdown to D-Day.
This is who we are, This is how I'm poor. Wicked tendency is taking over all control. WICKID, and we coming at you with the holy war mentality. This is who we are. This is how I'm poor. Wicked tendency is taking over all control. WICKID, and we coming at you with the holy war mentality.
And we are back here at Masters of the Underground with Blood of Aries. Real quick, I wanted to touch base again. I wanted to ask you guys what it was that originally helped you develop your passion for music that made you decide to pursue a career in music.
All right, well, go ahead, sister. You go first.
Okay, so I kind of heard your question and kind of not. So hit that one more time.
What sparked our interest in creating a career out of music?
Oh, well, you know, man, here's the thing. I was doing music before the hip-hop thing. I used to be in a band as well. I used to play bass in a band. So I've always had that interest in music. All through my life, I've played music, instruments, and so on and so forth. So, you know, some things happened in my band. I took a break from music for about 5 years. I realized that this hip-hop thing was what I wanted to do.
Right. Can you go ahead and repeat that, homie? It seemed like
and I'm taking it from there to... What was that?
You mind repeating that for the listeners? It seemed like you cut out for a minute there on the whenever you were talking.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not sure necessarily where I cut out at, but basically, you know, I left this metal band and I quit music for a while. I had to get my head together, and I realized that hip hop was what I wanted to do.
Basically, my story. I grew up with fucking music pretty much my entire life. So, I mean, my parents would get drunk and party and make me put on the fucking records, and I'd be playing all kinds of classic rock and shit. And, you know, I had some older cousins who were into Metallica, and then Metallica started to suck. So, pretty much, I wanted to start making my own metal because I thought I could do better. And better is exactly what I did. And, you know, so I dabbled with metal a little bit, and I kind of got fucked over by this band a little bit, and I just got tired of getting fucked over by everybody. And at the time, you know, I was fucking that fucking wicked shit. So I came out with a solo, a little rap song here and there, and I think just led to another.
So what kind of upcoming projects do you guys have that you can talk about?
Well, one thing I would like to touch base on while we do have a second is we've got a good bit of merch that's about to be hitting with all of these new projects we've got coming out. We first and foremost, we're about to be launching new, and these jerseys are going to be featuring the Wicked Tendency Records logo. It's going to be a badass color scheme. And now, while we're printing these, it's going to be a limited run. Just see how the population, you know, how our fans and how the crowd reacts to them. Now, one thing I would like to point out is with these, we're actually going to have a matching beanie that comes out at the same time. So you can pick these two up as kind of like a set where, you know, you can be rocking that jersey, but it's not always going to be appropriate whether for a jersey. So say it's warm, you want to wear your hat, you're going to have that beanie that goes along with it. And that's just one of the many options that you're going to have. We're also putting out some infection beanies. We're putting out some wise one beanies. So we've got a whole new line of merch that's about to be dropping. So you definitely want to keep your eyes peeled for that.
And all of this is actually going to be released hopefully by springtime. I can't see it being delayed any time after the spring. I just don't see that happening. So
yeah, both of these projects are going to be launched in time for the tour to take place. The idea is we're going to launch them, and that way all the fans from here to the other coast and back will have a chance to pick up these beanies, pick up these jerseys. You'll be able to grab a little piece of WTR while we're out on the road. It'll be some pretty memorable stuff for you.
Now, don't forget as well, we've got a lot of people out there asking about charms and asking about a new style WTR shirt, window decals, things like that. It's on its way. It should all be ready by the time we leave for tour.
Yeah.
And with that, we're actually going to have a website going up soon. It's in the works. We haven't gotten it yet, but it's in the works. You will be able to catch all of our merch there, as well as all the new albums from all of our artists. That website is going to be the place you want to be if you want anything WTR.
We're also about to be dropping a new newsletter, so you're definitely going to want to subscribe to the newsletter once we do release it. Because that's going to give you all the updates to all the changes going on the website, all the new things going on within the label, any roster changes that we've got going on. And it's going to give you a little bit of information about, like I said, merchandise items that are coming out, all the new projects, because like we said, we've now got a pretty good roster of folks on our label. So you're going to be able to catch merch for those artists. You're going to be able to catch all of their albums. Like we said, it's some pretty poppy stuff coming up.
Awesome. And what would you say is your favorite part about doing music?
The fans, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
My fans.
Really, what it is, man, is I'm a normal dude. I get up, I go to work, I fucking make that money. I come home and take my shoes off and I fucking chill. That's what I do. But when I play a show, I just become somebody else that I didn't know I could. And that's only because of the fans. The fans are the only reason why I do it. It's not about money because I've been broke my whole fucking life. So what? I'm used to that. You know what I'm saying? It's such an adrenaline rush. And if you could take somebody and stop them from killing themselves, or stop them from thinking about killing themselves, or stop them from hurting somebody, and instead they come to one of our shows, they jump in a mosh pit, they hurt each other, in a positive way, they get it out of their system. You take all this negative aspects and you bring positivity to these fucking, because we all like negative music. We like negative music because it's an exit for us. And so we like to kind of channel that for you on the shows. It's rewarding, man.
And I think that's pretty unanimous amongst all of the people that's within our roster that, at the end of the day, yes, we all love music, but we do it for you. This isn't about us. This is about interacting with the fans.
A lot of times the sacrifices that come along with it to do it, we do definitely for you guys.
Because, at the end of the day, we're going on the road. Sure, we're the ones out there that have to jump up and down that stage, but we're not up there to entertain ourselves. We can stand in front of a mirror and do that all day long. Trust me on that.
Right, we've
all done it. You've got those pre-stage jitters. You got to practice in front of a mirror so you got your shit right, But we're getting out on stage and putting our hearts into it. We're doing that for the fans. So everything we do is about the fans. That's got to be the most important aspect of the game, right?
You can meet a lot of great people on the fucking road, man.
Right. I'm sure that's a fun time whenever you get out there and you just have the whole crowd going hype for you. It's probably pretty exciting. It just makes it all around better when you're on tour.
Yeah, absolutely.
No,
And
Suicide.
here's the thing: is next tour we're going to be getting a lot of video footage because right now we're recording some video footage for Doomsday Serenade, and the video is half done. I should say the footage is half recorded. It's not half done. We still got a lot of work to do, but that is going to be the one thing that is going to be solidifying. And it's going to be the grand reopening of the fucking Wicked Tendency Records YouTube channel. That'll be up and running once we debut the Doomsday Serenade video. Be on the lookout for that. We're excited, and we hope that you guys can get excited about it just along with us.
Not to mention on that YouTube channel, you're going to be able to catch video from several of our other artists as well. So once we get that kicked off here, and it's going to be soon, man, you can expect it within the next couple of months. It's going to be full of video from all of our different artists.
You can also on YouTube, you can also check out another one of our artists, Beast Mode. He actually dropped a new video here recently. It's called The Doom. It was produced by Video Entertainment.
Much love
to Video. They're a company we played with down at the South. They're pretty good people out of Tennessee.
We're going to try to get that video uploaded to the WTR page. We're going to have new videos coming from Wise One, of course, Blood of Aries, and I'm pretty sure Addiction's going to have some shit coming out, as well as other artists. When they're ready to step up and do a video, then, we'll get them up there, man. Right now, I think we have the Black Xmas video up there that you can watch. If I'm not mistaken, I think we put that on YouTube. Oh. I'm sorry.
All right, well, we got about 13 minutes left. I want to make sure I have enough time to play the song Overboard by Suicide. Why don't you go ahead and talk a little bit about that song, homie?
All right, yeah, man. I'll make that shit real quick because I know we're running out of time here. So Overboard, man, that song, it really means a lot to me. I wrote that song with my wife. She's on the hook there with me. I lost some people last year that were real close to me, and that really sparked that. These were really good friends of mine, and there's times, man. There's times when you feel like you're gonna go overboard. There's times that you feel like you're at your last straw, and that's kind of what that song is about.
Right. I'm sorry to hear that loss, homie. I'll send some thoughts and love and respect out to the families and to you as well for your loss.
Well, thank you much, brother.
We'll go ahead and throw it away to Overboard by Suicide the Dead, and we'll be back.
Yeah.
Still caught one more. Hate your lies, not struggling to see what's the point, what's bothering me. Will I make it through the night? Will they ever see the evil inside swallowing me? One step back to the illusionist grin, but darkness consumes everything within. Turn to the flesh and release all the sins. My demons reside, my demons they win. Torture me, bust my wrist, I'm slicing into this life. Personal sacrifice behind locked doors, reality fights, but it's for my vision is blind. Overboard, can't lose no more. In the hell I'm back, still got one more. So many lies stand beside as the truth becomes so paralyzed. So many excuses. Why the fuck should I swim? Shit bothers me. My existence serving in your chest like a ghost in the wind. Pushing the limits, but you just can't win. With the constant struggles, will I ever see the end? The dark and light, but the tunnel never ends. Struggle to sing, will I even fit in? Searching for the light, is this really the end? Will tonight be the night that my blood is consumed? My razor gleams, my life still resumes. Darkness is down as the light shines through. Take a deep breath, step away from your doom. Overboard, let lost control. Over the edge, still caught one more. Hate your lies, not struggling to see what's the point, what's bothering me. Will I make it through the night? Will they ever see the evil inside swallowing me? One step back to the illusionist grin, but darkness consumes everything within. Tear to the flesh and release all the sins. My demons reside, my demons they win. Torture me, bust my wrist, I'm slicing into this life. Pushing the sacrifice behind my goals, reality lies. Blood is full, my vision is blind. This is the past, so much new. Things I've lost, my vision is skewed. With an educated guess, my life still slips. Darkness lies, have I lost my grip? Searching the place to find where I fit in. The memory lost with illusions of sin. The trial's been halfway, the verdict is in. The puppet mess weight, strings of insurance, but the voices in the head give you no kind of peace. should I do it? Give in. I'm a piece of the beast. Taking handfuls of pills to keep on pushing gears. Melodies, scars, pattern walls, and they're feeling so sick. Grasping on the edge, feeling starting to slip. Gone overboard, yes, will they ever give in? With angel eyes, I'm paralyzed. And outcasted again. Oh, watch me. Overboard, done lost control. Over the edge, still caught one more. Angel eyes, not struggling to see. What's the point? What's bothering me? Will I make it through the night? Will they ever see? The evil inside swallowing me. One step back to the illusionist brain, but dollars consumes everything within. Tear to the flesh and release all the sins. My demons reside, my demons they win. Torture me, buzz my understand science. Live to the slide, pushing sacrifice. Behind my goals, reality lies. Blood hits the floor, my vision is blind. I lost control, over the edge, but still caught one more. Angel eyes, what's bothering me? The evil inside is swallowing me. Illusions grim, but their demons win. Struggle to sink, release them sins. Darkness lies, have I lost my grip? This tunnel's dark, just don't get there. One more, angel eyes, not struggling to see. What's the point? What's bothering me? Will I make it through the night? Will they ever see? The evil inside swallowing me. One step back to the illusionist brain, but darkness consumes everything within. Tear to the flesh and release all the sins. My demons reside, my demons they win. Torture me, buzz my understand science. Live to the slide, push me, sacrifice. Behind my goals, reality lies. Blood hits full, my vision is blind. Watch me.
All right, we are back on Masters of the Underground. We got a little over 5 minutes left and counting, so I'm going to let Suicide, Mista Sykness, and DJ Deathtoll take it away. They're going to do some shout-outs and talk about whatever else they can squeeze into the end of this broadcast, and then we're going to hopefully set up something for a part 2 sometime in the near future.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So check this out. I know we only got 5 minutes left. I do want to touch base here. Coming this summer, after we come back from our tour, we're looking at running a 3-day festival out here in Pueblo, Colorado. Actually, we've got a bunch of property out here. So we're looking at a 3-day festival, the WTR Armageddon. Y'all are going to want to check that out. It's not just going to be a local act. We're going to be booking some bigger acts. We're looking at trying to bring out some well-known acts. So if you get a chance to get out here, come out and check it out. If you're coming from out of state, we'll honor some out-of-state IDs with free admission.
Yes, sir.
So if you get a chance to break away for that, that's going to be looking about June time. Also, catch Blood of Aries out on Gorefest this year. We will be there. We are shooting for day 2, so you don't want to miss that if you're anywhere near Denver. If you're not near Denver, again, out-of-state IDs get free admission to Gorefest, so come check us out. You don't want to miss it. I think my guys here want to talk about a mixtape and a couple other things real quick as well before we do our shout-out.
I wanted to touch base again on that WT Armageddon. Now, with that festival that we are throwing, we are going to be releasing mixtape with that. It's going to be titled WT Armageddon, and it's going to have a bunch of the artists that they featured.
Okay, so I know now that we're really on the festival. So on this, I just want to shout out to everybody. I want to give some love to the Texas homies, Asher, and all of our fans out there in Texas. We will be back. to all of our label artists, each and every one of y'all motherfuckers, keep on grinding. We are pulling for you. We are going to be touring. We're going to be doing big stuff this next year. Everybody get ready for that shit. Much love to Infection. Glad to have you back around, brother. We're killing shit this next year. Anyone y'all want to shout out?
I just want to shout out to everybody who's been blowing up my fucking post under the name DJ Sykness lately and blowing up that video, making it go viral. All of the fucking shit, because that is the real shit. I have to sit there and wonder if it's the me fucking with my head or if this is really happening.
And everyone showing love to the WTR team and hitting that shit. Much love. And
I want to shout out to Scorchman, go way back and fucking all back then. So much love.
And I just really want to end it with, I just want to say thank you to all of the fans. Without y'all, we wouldn't be able to predict that we are. We wouldn't be doing this interview. We wouldn't be doing these tours. We wouldn't be being able to be on these great ass shows that we're doing. So much love to every fucking one of the fans. It's all what makes this world go around.
Hell yeah.
Everybody, and appreciate you.
And as I like to say, keep them motherfucking devil horns up.
WTR repping all the time. We'll smoke with you. We'll drink with you. We'll chill with you. Come and show some love on our pages, man, or we might show up on there and show you some love out of nowhere.
Who knows? We may even show up in your city, motherfuckers.
Right.
We might make an impromptu stop and just play the fucking town.
What's up?
What up? Who's this?
What's Chris? It's Faceless.
Oh, what up, Faceless?
What up,
brother? Hey, shit, man, I just now got off work and was trying to catch y'all before the fucking show went on.
You caught the last 2 minutes of it, brother. But hey, check this out. Just know we threw some love out to you, and we're looking forward to working with you. I want to get Euphoric out here to Pueblo to do some shows, man. So let's look at that, brother. And collabs. Don't forget the collabs.
Oh, no, yeah, we're ready for all that. We got that stuff working. Like I said, within a week or two, you're going to have that music for me ready to go.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear.
Yeah, boy. And we got fucking 17, 16 other motherfuckers just like Faceless working.
We all on our grind.
That's right. We're all finna get in and tear this shit up.
Hell yeah.
Yo, throw some love out, man. Throw some final words, Faceless.
Well, already, man, I appreciate all the love and everything, man. I'm not going to hold y'all up. You know we're going to be catching up soon.
There you go. That's Faceless from Euphoric, everybody.
Already, man. Shout out to everybody listening. Appreciate y'all. Y'all going to be hearing a lot more about everybody at WTR. You best believe that.
Thank you for calling in.
Already,
y'all. Hit me up later if you'd like to come on. For
much love to you as well, Tony.
Already, man. Y'all take care. Enjoy the night.
Surrounded by darkness with black clouds overhead. Nobody see me, so let it set in stone. I'm forever in regret. I'm meant to walk alone. Yeah, many years, but it ain't a thing. It's a part of me, it's something that'll never change. I ain't a follower, I ain't a motherfucking clone. So I know I'm always gonna walk alone. If you're better, then I know you really gonna feel me. I fall apart like I'm broken down, abandoned building. Whatever I am, I've created on my own. So I know I'm always gonna walk alone. Most of my homies from the past is dead and gone. I guess they was fake bitches all along. Fuck them all. I put up walls that they couldn't break through. If we ain't talking now, that probably means I fucking hate you. I can see for miles walking down some dark roads. I'm always wearing a jacket cause the world is cold. And I don't give a fuck what you say. It was meant to be this way and the shit will never change. I'm looking up the races, never see a single person. I kind of like it quiet. I think I deserve the hurt because I made my choice and fucked it all up. If you think life is easy, better know that shit is rough. If it was my choice, I'd lock myself away. I try to hide from people every day. That's how I am, and the shit never gets old. I put my hood on and I walk alone. But it ain't a thing. It's a part of me, it's something that'll never change. I ain't a follower, I ain't a motherfucking clone. So I know I'm always gonna walk alone. If you better, then I know you really gonna feel me. I fall apart like I'm just broken down, abandoned building. Whatever I am, I've created on my own. So I know I'm always gonna walk alone. I look around, man, and I see miles of nothing. I'll be the first motherfucker to see a tornado coming. It's me and my shadow out here, and we conversate every day about breaking away from the chains that keep us restrained, yo. That's how it is, I always walk alone. Wherever I'm in my head is what I call home. Life on the streets is where I spend my time, and I'm scraping up change just to get a little high. Now I sip on my drink, and I sit here and think, is it always gonna be like this? Is there a missing link? So I hate the world and hide from society. Every day I'm classified as part of America's decay. Fuck, the cold breeze of solitude, it hits me so hard sometimes I can't breathe. Such is life, that's the way it goes. Forever a shadow as I walk alone.